Thank you, Bob. Now I'd like to ask all the champions of science able to join us this morning to come up front. Anna Eshoo, Mike Honda, Randy Holtgren. Tell me who else I'm missing, Sue. There's Rodney Freelinghausen here. Ralph Hall. This is the benefit of being called in at the last minute to do this, right? There's now the opportunity to say a few words about each of them and to be able, as we present the Breakfast of Champions box commemorating this event. I'd like to begin by asking Dr. Dan Jones, President of Texas A&M University Commerce, to recognize one of our long-standing champions, Chairman Ralph Hall, a champion of science since 2001. I think this should work. There we go.
Congressman, no mistake, okay? You deserve this. As the president of Texas A&M University Commerce, I am proud to represent one of the few institutions in the 4th Congressional District that has been around longer than Congressman Hall. We were established in 1889. The Chairman Emeritus of the Science Committee, Ralph Hall, has been a champion of science and basic research for 33 years. And as a member of the Science Committee, his dedication and passion to space exploration is legendary. He was just explaining that his lapel pin, which is a space shuttle, was given to him by Neil Armstrong. He has helped with the International Space Station and was instrumental in ensuring the Alpha Magnetic Spectrometer, which flew to the ISS earlier this year. As many of you know, Congressman Hall celebrated his 90th birthday last Friday and is the oldest serving member in the history of the U.S. House of Representatives. He is also only the 3rd member to represent the 4th District since Sam Rayburn. So truly a champion of science as well as to the members of the citizens of the 4th Congressional District of Texas.
Well, I can't go any way but down now. I do thank you. When I first got up here, I looked to see who the oldest in history was, and he died in 1822, I believe. And I just barely remember when he died. But I kept thinking, passing him, and passing him. And finally, I noted last year that I was 89 and a half, and he was 89 3/4, and still dead. Christmas Day, I passed him. And I don't know where I'm going from here, but God bless all of you, and thank you.
Next, Chancellor Desmond-Hellman will recognize Congresswoman Anna Eshoo, a champion of science since 2009.
I can't tell you how delighted I am to be able to recognize a true champion of science, Congresswoman Anna Eshoo. From her district in Silicon Valley, she sees all the high-tech, biotech, focus on not only health sciences and technology, but increasingly energy and the future of our environment. Congresswoman Eshoo is a tireless champion of science, pushing us, supporting us. I can't tell you, having been working with her for many years, that she deserves this not just since 2009, but I think a Lifetime Achievement Award. So I'm delighted to recognize a champion of science, Congresswoman Anna Eshoo. Do you like Wheaties?
Pardon me? I love Wheaties. I love Wheaties. Thank you. Thank you. This is a great honor, and I couldn't help but think as I came into this magnificent room that was named after all the Kennedy brothers, Senator Edward Kennedy, John F. Kennedy, and Bobby Kennedy, that Thomas Jefferson would be very pleased with this gathering and the work that you do. And so it falls to us during our time to continue to do the noble work for our country that will advance it, not just so that we have bragging rights, but that the United States of America will continue to be the beacon of hope and innovation and all that comes from our investments in science. So I will cherish this. When I was a child, I really didn't like Wheaties, but I really love them now. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Susan, of course, California is so large, they have lots of champions of science, so I'd like you to also recognize your other champion today, Congressman Mike Honda.
Terrific. So I am also delighted on behalf of my colleagues in California to also recognize Congressman Mike Honda, a former science teacher himself. I think I really shouldn't say former. He continues to teach and talk. We were talking about boiling water in the house and how that can teach children this morning. He truly is a champion of STEM education and the importance of early science education and early exposure to science for kids, not only from grade 5, but from preschool and beyond. He's been a tireless champion of science. He lives this every day. He's a real icon in science education. And so I am absolutely delighted on behalf of the California delegation to recognize Congressman Mike Honda as a champion of science. Congratulations. Here's your Wheaties box. You look good.
Oh, thank you very much. I don't know when they took this photo. Ralph, do you know when they took your photo? If Ralph's 90, then I got 18 years left. You do the math. Well, I guess I'll have to show this to my grandkids, 3 of them, and keep it full of cereals. Thank you very much. It's kind of nice to see your own photo on a box that you're not missing. What can I say? I mean, so thank you very much for the recognition. You know, a lot of folks who work in policy really don't get the strokes and the atta-girl and atta-boy, and I think that something like this is very nice. As a teacher, I know that positive reinforcement does work. So to all of you, thank you very much.